YouTube. I'm here with David Wu, coming back from his trip from YCS Toronto, who wished he top 32 with Madolche. Dave, you want to mention anything about that?
I just want to say it was like my third YCS. It's my first time ever getting to top 32, and I'm really proud of that. And hopefully, I'll be able to top more events in the future.
All right, then. You want to straight for the deck profile?
Sure, let's do this.
All right, cool.
All right, so I'm playing 3 Madolche Madolche, which is pretty standard.
Please be a little bit more quiet. We're doing a video right now.
I played two Madolche. I didn't play 3 because I was afraid I would draw it when I didn't have any graveyard fodder for it. I played 2 Messenger Lotto. I didn't play 3 like most people would because I didn't want to draw into it too early. I definitely didn't want to draw double. I'd rather have it in the deck, but I gotta still play 2 in case I draw 1 and I'll have the other as a deck target for Hookake or Invoker. I play 1 Madolche Mifei. I don't really like to rely on this card. I play 1 because it always tends to get Valor or Maxi, but I need it for those situations where I need to go off and spam. I play the 1 Bapple. I know a lot of people don't really like this card, but I think it's great because it's really safe. It lets you put stronger monsters and let you run over them in situations when you normally wouldn't be able to, and it lets you avoid things like Forbidden Lands, Damage Step, and Collude and Honest as well. So I think it's really underrated and definitely worth a try. And then I run 2 tour guides because it's a 1 card rank 3. I also use it to bait out effect Valors and Maxi, so they don't do it on my Hookakes. 2 Giant Rats. Mainly, I tried to have it so that they run it over it in battle and special Hookake from the deck during the damage step, but that kind of never actually happened. I would probably take these out and put in some stuff in my side deck in its place. I played this Psychic Engine, 2 Serene Psychic Witch, and a Psychic Jumper. I really like this because it lets me go into the Curious Sync with Psychic Jumpers, and also I like Psychic Jumper over Esper Girl because if I draw a Psychic Jumper with Serene Psychic Witch or an Emergency Teleport or even 2 Serene Psychic Witches, I can make creature swap plays. I even creature swap a Draco sack in one of my matches. And I play 2 Maxis to prevent special summons too much, and I paired it with 2 Tragodias. You probably might have heard me say this before, but I kind of regret using the Tragodias. I would rather have played Valor because I played the Tragodias because I was afraid of getting OTK by those decks that spam a lot, very early. But I think if these are Valors, it kind of helped me out more. Like when I played against Fraser Smith and his Prophecy, if I Valored his Magician, it kind of helped me win the game. So if I were to go back in time, I would definitely put in 2 Valors instead of the Tragodias. And that's it for the monsters. So now for the spells, we have Double Chateau, 1 ticket. I think you only need 1 ticket, because of its only 1 ticket effect per turn, so that's why I want multiples. 2 Emergency Teleports for the Psychics, 2 Forbidden Lance, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, and a Book of Moon. And that's it for the spells. I didn't run Dark Hole. I thought it was not too great because I don't want to have my opponents set up an entire field and just have me Dark Hole them, because by the time they set up their field, it's usually too late for me. I play 1 of all the limited traps because they're really good traps. And 1 Prison. Prison's a really good trap, but sometimes it's a bit slow, so I only played 1 and I sided the other. 2 Mirror Force, great card. 2 Fiendish Chain. I think 3, it kind of gets too cloggy at times. And finally, the Madolche Palooza.
Alright, nice. So on to the extra deck?
Yeah. So for the extra deck, I got 2 Madolche Queen Tiara Misu, 1 MXA Provoker. You might have heard me say before that I never actually used its effect during the whole weekend. Well, I'm kind of wrong about that. I used it once actually against Desmond Johnson in my feature match, just that once during the whole weekend. I never actually summoned it during my entire day 1, and the second time I tried to use its effects, it got warned. But it's still a great card, definitely a staple in the deck. Linear the Sea Dragon for getting back the things you banished with Hookah Cake.
Usually when
Equipped Engineer. This is a really great rank 3. It's what I tend to go into when they don't Baylor or maxi my tour guide, so that I just sit on this thing, it like protects itself, it protects my Hookah Cake, and then even if they try to Baylor or maxi my Hookah Cake during then, I can just protect it and just continue going off at a constant rate. It's a great card, definitely my MVP of the extra deck. One of Zen Mains. Acid Golem helped me run over Herald of Perfection, one Magic Dad, Base Stroke, Cowboy, Abyss Dweller, Utopia, Diamond Wolf in case I needed the free pop, and Leviathan Dragon, and Eteria Beast and Eteria Synchro for things like Prophecy and Fire Fists.
Yeah, I can see that you're a huge play against the Prophecy decks, right?
Yes, definitely. It helped me win one of my games against Fraser Smith, although I couldn't win the entire match using Eteria Beast.
Alright.
For the side deck?
Yep.
And for the side deck, I ran one Neospatian Grand Mole because I play the Giant Rats. So I could just run into the Giant Rats and special Grand Mole from the deck and bounce a problematic monster. The 2 effect failures that I definitely should have main decked. 2 DD Crows for things like birdies and dragons, and also Dark World helped me banish all the Graphas. 2 Fossil Dinos for the special summon decks like Karakaris and dragons. 2 Fencing Fire Ferrets. I really like this card. I think it's a really underrated card. It helps me defend against OTK decks when I just set it, and usually they try to pop it with Scrap Dragon because when it's a set card, they usually think it's Fossil Dino or Penguin Soldier, so they try to pop it with Scrap Dragon so they can get in their attacks, but then they pop it and then it ends up popping one of their monsters as well. It's also 1700 attack, so it's just as strong as a bear boosted by Tanky, so therefore they can't run it over, and if they try to pop it, then their bear also gets popped, so it helps both in the OTK deck against OTK decks and against decks we're gonna grind out advantage. 1 Mystical Space Typhoon to the side. 1 Mind Control for the mirror match because I was really afraid of playing the Madolche mirror match. 2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors for because it hits a lot of different decks. Dimensional Prison, and also Needle Seal because I was very, very afraid of the special summon decks.
Alright then. Alright, so David, since this is your first time topping top 32, is there anything interesting throughout the whole YCS tournament that happened? Since this is the YCS that started out the new format.
Something interesting. Like I think it was definitely interesting to play against like the dragon variants. Like I play against 2 different dragon decks, and they were actually like very different. Like they used like the dragons to dump with like Ravine and they mill, but like there were different variants. Like one made like skill drain, and the other had like on a background like mirror force in it, and it just surprised me how there's like, even though dragons are like, there's a lot of dragon decks in the top, how they were like so like varied, and like how their strategy wasn't completely the same.
All right then. You mentioned that you were in the feature match. You want to explain a little bit about that?
Yes. Well, so in round 10 when I was X2 and in the bubble, I saw that I was paired up with Desmond Johnson, and like I said, I was entered into the tournaments very afraid of decks like Karakaris that could just special summon a lot and could like OTK me very easily. And then I found out I played against Desmond Johnson, and my heart just kind of like stopped. And then I found out I'm the feature match, and then it was very exciting. I was very lucky to get a win both times, and I think the match was very great. He played very well, and I just loved it.
Yeah, for the record, for the people that's watching this at home, Desmond Johnson is the guy that's known for his Karakuri deck. He's actually the one that actually made it popular with it is today.
Yes.
So Anything else you want to mention about your experience at YCS before we end this video?
I just want to say that I really enjoy going to the YCS, especially because it was in Toronto. I enjoyed visiting Toronto and also playing there, and I had a really great time. I hope to go to more YCSs in the future.
All right, that's good to hear. All right, so this is Parker with David Wu signing out.